Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Stargate. This is season 2. This is episode number 2. This episode is called In the Line of Duty. Now, I have become very quickly obsessed with watching this, like unbelievably obsessed. Like, I think about it all the time, which is really bad because I'll be at work and I'm just like, I want to go watch a Stargate. So it's getting a little bit crazy up in here, I think. I really enjoyed last episode. It was nice to see how the team were able to solve how to stop the Goa'uld ships from attacking Earth, like we know happened in the parallel alternate reality where we met the other Jack and the other Sam. And what I think I enjoyed the most about it was learning that, you know, in this reality, our reality, there was the guy who wanted to send a bomb to Chulak. And I was like, that's the bomb he obviously designed himself. But in the alternate universe, I was like, that's bloody what they did. And then look what happened. Everything went to shit. So to see that continuity in it and those links, I just absolutely loved that. Hammond, I thought, was amazing last episode, the way he dealt with that guy. And I really liked how we got to see Braytak back and he was helping us and he helped us escape. And Daniel managing to get into the sarcophagus and then running to get to the gate because he was close enough to get the DHD to dial to another site so that he could get out. I think he went to like the new Alpha site and then from there got back to SGC. So it was really cool to see that as well. It was really nice to see the guys happy at the end as well, like when they realised that Daniel wasn't dead and he was there. But the one thing I've got is we saw Apophis and Corel, I think he's Goa'uld name is, Skara. They were able to get out via the rings, but I was like, well, surely they had to have been another transportation somewhere for them to use the rings to get out, because I was thinking the only other thing they could have done is use the rings to get to the ship Daniel was on to then use the Stargate themselves. So how they managed to get somewhere is what's kind of baffled me a little bit, but I really enjoyed that episode. Like, I just love watching this, to be honest. I'm looking forward to seeing what this one's about, so let's go. Hi! No high. Death gliders, right?
Let's go, Captain! Those gliders are coming back around!
Man's alive!
We cannot wait!
Oh. Are they going to get to all the survivors for the Stargate?
Okay, come on! Come on! Don't panic, we'll have you out of here in a minute! Heal! I gotta go back for Carter.
Not the time!
Fire! We've got to go!
What, the actual shit?
You alright?
Yeah.
Let's get him out of here. Come on.
Dead. It's not going to be like another Kowalski problem, is it? Because we saw what happened there.
To be examined. Colonel O'Neill and the rest.
Right behind me and dozens of flowers behind them.
Lock it up!
Oh, I like this little thumbs up.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
We're not fine.
Thanks.
There was no warning this attack was coming. We hadn't even spotted the mothership by the time the gliders assaulted the village.
We don't know why they were
It's not
there.
normal for the ghouls to suddenly just show up and wipe out a peaceful people for no apparent reason, is it?
There's always a
Most often
reason.
they seem to attack civilizations that are advancing to a point where their technology could be a threat, but that wasn't the case here.
I've seen the Goa'uld wipe out entire civilizations with no reason, simply because it gave them pleasure.
So what, Nasya was just next on the list? A part of me wishes it was that simple, but I don't want to underestimate them.
Maybe the reasons just weren't made apparent to you, Teal'c. I mean, you are just a Jaffa.
Oh.
All I meant was that Apophis wouldn't necessarily have explained everything to Teal'c, even if he was First Prime.
What's the status of the Nasyan survivors?
Well, we managed to rescue 237 people.
Someone's going to know
Quickly burned
something's not
and
quite
some
right
people
with her at
before
some
and from
point,
what
right?
couldn't handle were transferred to the Air Force Academy Hospital.
Oh,
Sorry to have to do this.
it didn't go in her neck though, did it?
All right, open. Have you had a sore throat lately?
A little, why?
Oh!
Well, there's a small abrasion back there. I'm gonna have to do a swab. Sandra's been asking about you.
Sandra. Yeah, I've been so busy lately.
Okay. You just let me know if it gets worse.
That might be
I'm free
maybe
to
the
go
first
tomorrow,
time
right? Searching
they've mentioned
hospital
Cassandra again.
locations for the Nasyans.
Sure.
Nice to know she's
Sandra's
still with
gonna be at the
her.
hospital with me tomorrow, so why don't you stop by and spend a little time with her first, if you can.
That's not good. Oh, it's nice to know they kept the same kid because they recast kids a lot.
Hey there.
Sam!
Yeah, wash your hands or something. Wet wipes.
Wow. Nice painting.
My teacher at school says I have talent.
Love it.
I missed you.
Oh.
I know, I'm sorry I've been so
Very
busy.
busy.
Oh, she knows.
Cassandra, what is it?
It would be easier on the Nasyans if there were already an active civilization willing to cooperate.
Jesus.
I'll bet you the folks on
This poor kid's been through so much shit.
There's an urgent call for you, sir. She said she'd kill me if I told.
Oh.
Well, you don't mean kill you.
Might have.
Sam loves you. She'd never do anything to hurt you.
She would now.
Why?
Ah.
She's a ghoul.
Where's Colonel O'Neill?
Stand down, campers. We're on a hold.
Why?
I don't know. Some computer glitch.
How was that?
Knock her out?
That was enough to take down an elephant.
Open the Stargate!
Jack, what the hell is going on?
Open the gate now!
Oh.
Open the gate now, or we will all die! Let me go. I must go.
Not gonna happen.
We don't even know who this is.
Cassandra still has traces of Naquita in her blood. I think there may be some connection, a reaction that made her sense the gold.
Oh.
How in the world did it get into Captain Carter?
Mouth.
Sir, I don't know what to say. I mean, she had a small abrasion on the back of her throat, but it could have been anything.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. She was giving some guy on that planet mouth to mouth. There was blood, but she said the guy just bit his tongue before he died.
What are we gonna do about Sam?
Keep her in isolation.
We're gonna get that damn thing out of her is what we're gonna do.
Wait, what? Where's all his veins? It did regenerate him. Oh. He's gonna be sick. Jesus.
Let me go through the Stargate. I will find another host and send your friend back to you.
You can do that? Leave a host without killing them?
Oh, because that guy
Yes.
on the other planet died.
It is possible, but not easy.
The Nasyan man died when you left him.
The Nasyan man died first. Carter's mind would be intact. She would return to you as you knew her before.
You know I can't trust you.
Oh, God. He's telling you the truth. Please, Jack. No, Jack, please, don't leave me. Please, give me a chance.
Don't trust it.
Don't leave
Don't
me
trust
like
it.
this.
Don't trust it.
Please.
Oh shit, I thought he was going to do the thing that we saw Skara doing.
Not all Goa'uld are the same. There are a few that oppose the System Lords and their ways. You must have heard of the Tok'ra.
What?
Every Goa'uld seeks power for his own reason, will betray his own brother to achieve it.
Some seek power for a greater purpose. Not every Goa'uld is an enemy to the people of this planet. The Tok'ra are real. I am Jolinar of Malkshur.
Excuse me, sorry, I just wanted to check on Talia.
Oh, hang on.
How is she?
Was she called Talia?
She's good. One of the Nasyans we brought back was very badly burned, but somehow he just got up out of his hospital bed and disappeared. Who is he?
Must be the Ashrak.
The what now?
It means hunter.
Like a bounty hunter?
A Goa'uld?
Yes, an assassin of the highest rank who carries out the orders of the System Lords.
Ah.
Who's he here to kill?
Me.
Well, this ghoul inside Carter could be lying, spinning a tale to gain our trust.
It's quite a spin.
Well, the sweep of the base turned up no evidence. There's been no tampering with the base computer. We can't find a single sign.
But Sam has been in that cell
That's why
most of the
Jolinar
time.
didn't reveal himself to be a Gould. He was actually hiding out in the Nasyan man.
The driver of the transport truck that delivered the Nasyans just reported to the infirmary. Says he blacked out. Doesn't remember driving from the hospital to the base at all.
Shit.
Call up security camera 16 Delta, please.
Pre-check, Jolinar.
Could Sam have done that the entire time but stayed in there anyway?
System lords, you will die with dishonor by the power of the Hurricane.
These two are dead.
Sam! 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 You'll get a medical team down here right away.
Yeah, Daniel!
Yeah, I know you.
Jeez.
Turn it back on.
We can't do that. Let him go.
Turn the gate back on now, or he dies.
The parasite is still getting weaker.
Security alert. Trigger in the embarkation room. Go red.
Oh, man.
Parasite energy level is still falling.
I am sorry, Daniel Jackson.
Oh!
She's out of defense.
She's got a pulse.
Faint but stable.
If one died, then she would die. That's what it said, right?
You did it, Sam. You won.
I don't even think she even knows what the hell just happened.
It wasn't me. Gould gave its life for me. Saved me.
This was an interesting one. Like, going to this planet where there was like this Goa'uld bombardment with these death gliders was a really interesting way to open it, because I think that's the first time we've ever gone into an episode where we've just gone like straight into like a battle on another world, at least anywhere. And to see Sam was trying to save this guy, was giving him mouth to mouth, and then this Goa'uld just went into her mouth, and I was like, oh shit, no, this is really bad. We're going to end up with another Kowalski problem. And even Daniel said that, like, look what happened last time with Kowalski. And to see that it went through the Stargate back to Earth with everybody else, and then was slowly starting to take over Sam. And it was interesting to see how we learned quite a lot in this, actually. We learned that there's this like resistance, this Goa'uld resistance called the Tok'ra, I wrote down. And then we learned that the Goa'uld in Sam was called Jolinar, and that there's bounty hunters called the Ashrak. And I'm just like, you are throwing just a shit ton of information at me in this episode. And I'm just like, well, this is going to give me a bit of a wild ride going forward, I guess. We know that Cassie can still sense Goa'uld because of the Nakuda in her blood, and like she was the first one to clock that something wasn't right with Sam and she could sense it. Although in the debriefing we had Jack, who looked a bit confused when she kind of like punched his arm when she was going for a medical, and he was a bit like, she's never really done that before, I guess. So that was interesting to see. And then Jolina saying she knew where Shara was, I was like, don't throw that at Daniel, because how much of that was the truth? How much of that was not the truth? Because, you know, Daniel's quest has always really been to find out where she is. And I was like, oh no, she could just be doing that as like a diversion tactic. And even Jack said that. We got a lot of talk about system lords in this, which I found really interesting as well. And then Jolina saying, basically, like, even though we may have just like beat Apophis in that last battle, he's probably rebuilding, and there's probably going to be an even like bigger force or fleet possibly coming for revenge. And I was like, well, yeah, because we saw him get away in the rings with Skara. So I'm genuinely just like, holy hell, there was so much information in this. I think one of the scenes I liked quite a lot in this was it like the locker room, I think it was, scene with Teal'c and Jack, when Teal'c had said, oh, this is difficult. And at first I thought, oh, well, it's difficult because of the situation that we found ourselves in with another Goa'uld coming through the Stargate. But I don't think that's what Teal'c was talking about. I think he was saying to Jack, it's difficult because the decision is going to have to be made in regard to what do we do with Sam. And then there was a lot of first name usage in this, which we've never really had before. So Jack calling Sam quite a lot, other way around, Sam under the influence of the Goa'uld calling Jack. And I was like, this is the most they've ever referred to each other by their first names before. And then I'm saying Jack was crying at one point as well. And I was just like, oh dear Lord, like, is there something like maybe starting to develop here or something? Because if so, like, I would be all in, if I'm being completely honest, because I love Jack. So this is going to be really interesting to see, like, what happens the further on we get into this. And it was really, really nice to see Cassie back. And it was really nice to see that it was the same Cassie from when we met her in season 1, because we do have that thing sometimes where they will recast kids, especially when getting older and things as well. And it's always lovely when we get Janet, because it's Janet. You should look at her. Beautiful. So I may go watch the next one, and I will see you guys later. So thank you.